I think we can keep this. This looks fine. Godly Shrine, Ocelot, go. And then we go Machinations. Crack Fetch Machinations, maybe. Archive Trap. Or in the meme deck gauntlet. Taxes, mill. Just looking at what they want a surgical right now. Takes the Johnny out of my hand. This is so cursed. This is so cursed. Well, on the bright side, there is no bright side. We have a lot of machinations, though. They've been to Flage. On the bright side, we have cats. Yay, cats. Yay, Ragavan. What the cat doing, more like? Bye, Ocelot Pride. It's been real. Actually a pretty good draw. Generates us a lot of energy. 5 energy. I can dome him for 6 with Sorin. I don't have auto yields here. Yeah, done him for 12 total. Goodbye, Sorin. You'll be remembered. Well, on the bright side, they only have 1 card in hand. It's a fetch land, and then they get to flip the Shelldog Isle. And don't worry, it's Ancestral in their hand. Oh, it's just Tasha's. You know what? Let's just go to the next match. I'm not beating Mill. It's not happening. I can't. I'm gonna get decimated by single Tasha's. The CMC of this deck is so low. What's with the influx of everybody coming in here and saying ban Nadu? I don't understand. Yeah, about to ban complainers. Honestly, it's the first week of a new format. Try to have some fun. I know it's hard, but just try. Try your best to have some fun. You'll make it through, I promise. Maybe I go Guided Souls, Ocelot Pride, Discharge, Kill Soren. But Dingo, we have to complain. True, I forgot. There's a daily complain quota. Alright, well, I'm getting +3 energy then. Man, Discharge is so good. It being optional and just being able to get 3 energy instead, so great. I get to attack him for 8 in the air here. Oh, I made 2 treasure tokens because I hit the city's blessing. Okay. Yeah, it gets, so if they sacked it to tower, they could have, fizzled the discharge. Which they probably should have done, right? Not dead and then sack it to tower. Shieldred. I think my opponent's gonna be in for a bad time. Your mountain, and then legend rule the Ragavan. Keep the old one. I gain 2 more life, 2 more energy. Then we're gonna spend 6 energy to give 2 more things flying here. One of which can be the Ocelot Pride, and I guess I give a Guided Souls flying as well. I think Mardu's quite good. Has, like, this is turn 4. This is a pretty impressive turn 4 board. Albeit our opponent didn't have very good interaction with us. Build your own angels. Yeah, they didn't really interact with us. I think I take the Disruptor Flute, naming Necro. Could also take some Wear Tears, naming Necro. Is that something I'm in the market for? Probably. Maybe just got the Ragavans and then bring in like 2 Wear Tear, 2 Flute for Necro. Try like that. Yeah, I'm thinking a Boros build this deck might be more efficient. Ocelot Pride plus Guided Souls is kind of crazy together. This hand's a little slow. Can try it though. Yeah, our opponent just didn't really interact with us though, so I think that's what made Pride look impressive. Now I kind of want to just turn this into straight black-white. Or, sorry, red-white. Oh yeah, I took out the Surveil land. Man, the one time I wanted the Surveil land, I took it out. Alright, well, tap Sacred Foundry. I think I have Flute Necrodome. I'll do it in there like upkeep. Yeah, now we're back to red white. And do it in response. Ah, I hadn't considered doing it in response. Let him cast the Necrodominance. It's not an activated ability, it's a triggered ability. So it would not work. Again, not a, it's not an activated ability, it's a triggered ability. Yeah, Ulefrog is on flex slot. You're gonna need to kill this before it gets out of range. That was the two best things they could have hit with the Porok. Raptor finds me a Guide of Souls, which isn't not too bad. Getting kind of close to being able to kill a Shieldred with a Galvanic Discharge. They're also getting kind of close to being able to just like cast Necrodominance through my Flute because they have 5 mana currently. They have land drop at 6 if they sack the Bowmaster. Thoughtseize takes my Discharge. Cast a Sorin. That's not a bad draw. I kind of wonder if I want to just dump the energy into making this Amp Raptor fly. I don't think that might be better. Just attack him for 4. Well, hitting my land drop could be pretty important here. I'm gonna attack for 4. Another Bowmaster. My energy. Could have spent it on the Guided Souls also. Maybe that was better. I feel like Guided Souls is a premium target for them to kill. Amped Bogart Bog. Attacks with Sorin. I will block. They gain 1 life. So they have 6 mana, which means I could Flute Necrodominance again. I think E-Tron's very good. E-Tron has impressed me. Not that the Bowmaster extort, sacrifice the Bowmaster, and then Bowmaster ping the God of Souls. Oh, they did that in the wrong order. They had to wait for this card to resolve first. Good play, bad execution. Could also Flute the Castle Locked Away in here. Is that something I'm interested in doing? Or do I really just want to stop this Necrodominance? No, I don't know if they have it in hand. They could have it in hand. Or I could just like Flute Shieldred. I don't know. This is interesting. I can just Flute Necrodominance again. It might do nothing, but I mean, it's their best card in any given situation. So I think just double fluting it and making sure they can't cast it is going to be important. Especially with them having 13 life. I think I can probably top deck and try to beat any of their other threats, like Shieldred. Grief. Yep. Can't exactly cast Sorin right now. Need a black source. They're probably just going to take Flazier. Yeah, I want to play with the Retro Border Shocks, but for whatever reason, the God account doesn't have access to the Retro Border Shocks, so I'm stuck with the full art ones instead. I'm not happy about it either. I could kill Grief with this, but I think I just hold on to it and pass. I could also just use it to gain some energy, and if I use it to gain some energy, I could activate the Amulet, try to hit my land drop, and cast Sorin. I kind of don't hate just using it for 2 energy here. Maybe killing the Orc Army token. Yeah, let's do that. See if I can hit my land drop. I hit an Ocelot Pride. Seymour's. That's plus 2 energy. 2 energy, 2 life. There's Shieldred. I think they could have extorted if they had tapped this Phyrexian Tower for colorless. Opponent being a little loosey-goosey with the way they tapped there. Alright, looks like we have the City's Blessing as well, which means I get 2 Cat Warriors and 2 Cat tokens at the end step. And a lot of energy. Lots of life, lots of energy. Yeah, kinda. It's pretty much just MH3 Mythics deck. It's been sweet though. When we don't get paired up against Death and Taxes and Mill. It is Dawn. So they gained 2, they gained 4 this turn, they could flip the Sorin. And they can kill maybe a Johnny, maybe Ocelot Pride. Maybe Guided Souls, honestly, because it's gonna get my stuff flying. Although if I kill the Ocelot Pride and they flip by a Johnny's gonna dome them. Yeah, I don't know, they're pretty screwed right here. No matter what they target, I think. Yeah, I targeted Guided Souls. Finally, I can cast my Machinations. This is gonna be an interesting turn. Are they just dead? They can't really block my stuff. Alright, let's see if we can find a lethal line here. I don't think it involves the Sorin at all. So I think let's cast the Machinations. Then I want to activate this amulet again. So I have a ton of energy to dump into it. Just to land. That land is going to let us get back Flage next turn though. So if I send in with Cat Warrior, maybe Cat at a Sorin, Cat at a Sorin, Cat at Sorin. I can block 2 at most, and if they flip Johnny, I'm gonna regret it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Them, Sorin. I said no blocks. Makes sense to me. And then we sack the Machination so I can make a cat still. Then end step, we're gonna make 2 cats. Cat. The next turn, Flage gets to come back and kill Grief. I do love how all these cats are pretty much unblockable. Because as soon as this Ajani... No, Ajani! Ajani, come back! Ajani, no! That's the saddest thing I've seen today. Take the damage. Was it 2 Necros? It was Necro Thoughtseize. Almost. Guide of Souls Sorin. I think Flage is still better here. My life gain. Activate Castle Lock, Thwain, they gain some life. Yeah, the double flute was their downfall. Try to tell y'all, double flute. It's the way. Attack with a few cats here. They go to 3, I make 2 more cats. Yeah, I played some more Orzhov Scam. I'm not sure how you want to build that deck. Maybe you want to play Ocelot Pride plus a Johnny plus Guide of Souls like we are in this deck. That deck's tricky to build though, because you want to play some like life gain creatures for sure. I wonder if I just dome them with the Flage if they were just dead. Because they can only block a 2-1. Alright. I think my opponent actually went 0-5 that league. Alright, reveal my Giganta, mulligan this hand. I don't really care for keeping one-landers with this deck. I can keep this, put back a Flage. Yeah, that misplay on the Bowmasters was tough. This deck's really cool. I don't know if it's actually good, but it's really cool. That Shadow, it has potential between the Bolt lands being like quintuplified, or there's so many Bolt lands you can play now. You can play like the Fellmire, you can play the Bogartmire, I don't remember what it's actually called. Flage carries every bad deck? Come on. Give it some credit. It's gotta be at least mid. Sorin, huh? I'm just playing Amulet. I hit third land. Best card MH3. It's up there. Get rid of this upkeep stop. Amped Raptor. Reckless Bushwhacker. Does not cast the Reckless Bushwhacker. Asses. I've seen better Amped Raptors, that's for sure. Alright, Flage, kill them. Kill their dino. Now we're one fetch land away from getting back this Flage next turn. That'd be sweet. If not, I guess we're gonna go Raptor into Sorin. Now I haven't played the Gruul. I'll draw you through the Breach deck yet. Ragavan, Burning Tree, Bushwhacker. Oh. I might die. I Ocelot Pride. Fear not, for I have drawn another. So if I play Sorin and Ocelot Pride, I can block, gain 2. I can just play Raptor instead of Sorin. I can probably play Raptor. See if I can get anything reasonable off of Raptor. Yet the Raptor found me another Raptor. I guess that's not terrible. So let me activate the Amulet. Which found me another Amulet. 2x of everything tribal. Alright, well the Raptors having first strike here could be a pretty big game. Pyro Surfer. Holy. I'm not surviving, chat. Block, block, block. 4, 7. Edge. That was cool. I don't think I really have a sideboard for this deck either, so I'll run it back. Yeah, somebody linked me a deck like this in Discord, and I recommended Pyro Surfer. I wonder if this is the same opponent that linked me this deck in Discord. It's not? Okay. It looks exactly like what you linked me, and I said you should add Pyro Surfer. Deafening Silence. This is non-creature, right? Each player can't cast more than one non-creature spell. I'm pretty sure their deck is entirely creatures. Can't keep this. Keep this one, put back Johnny. Hand's looking pretty solid. Go turn one Guide of Souls, maybe? Yeah, I think we would turn one Guide of Souls. I can go Gontes, Crack, Fetch, Ocelot. Plays Ragster. This is actually Ragavan's natural predator. The Ocelot Pride. First striking cat. Get 2 energy, 2 life here. After we wait for the new Moto feature small break. I'm also gonna turn the lights back on. It feels so empty without the lights. Much more scenic. Cat token, pass. Searing blood, my cat. What the heck? I needed that cat. Ragavan. This is 2 more life, 2 more energy. I think I just like send him with this Guide of Souls. Plus cat token. Start racing him. Actually, I probably should have left the 1/1 back. For whatever reason, I thought I can get both of them flying, but there was only one trigger. I should have left this one back and then just send in with this. It's okay. Burning Tree Emissary. Into Burning Tree, into Burning Tree, into Bushwhacker. Into Pyro Surfer. Alright, it's in the Bushwhacker. We can block the Ragavan here. Flip our Johnny. We have 4 energy. We can dash Ragavan. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Dash the Ragavan. Zero the Ajani. Dome them. Attack with everything. Gontes. GG. That was sweet. Still don't think I have anything to bring in here, so we'll just run it back. Yeah, Burning Java Raptor is really cool. Just lets them keep going. Keep going down the chain. Goddess Souls is great. Goddess Souls is probably like one of my top 5 cards for the set, I think. Ooh, this is a few too many Ajani's and not enough lands here, so I think we're gonna mulligan this hand. Yeah, guy's probably one of my top 5 for sure. Guy had enabled a lot of decks. This will keep his hand even though it's land heavy. My opponent's mulliganing to 5. I think I'm probably just gonna go tap Sacred Foundry, pass. And then fetch Black Sword Sorin and just not play Machinations on one. Because it depends on what they play. His hand's a little slow though. Turn 1 DRC. Bobble. Bin. Lightning Bolt. Found a Ragavan. Which I guess means we're gonna go fetch Shock Blood Crypt. Play Ragavan, pass. My poor life total. Upkeep Lightning Bolt the Rockbond. I think we're gonna go basic plain Sorin. Try to conserve our life total. And also just start extorting everything that we cast. Alright, Mr. Markov. You got work to do. Fetches for Mountain. Does nothing. Plays a Goyf, 3/4. Does nothing. I kind of think I want the bodies off this Ajani. So I'm going to play Arena of Glory. And then just go Ajani, Extort. Just have more blockers here. Searing Blood on the Ajani. Or Ajani. Alright, those Goyf's pretty large. Which might be a problem. I think I'm gonna chump this Goyf. Hopefully find like a Flage pretty soon. Oh. Well. So soon. I can Flage plus flip Sorin minus kill the Goyf. Alternatively, I could... Yeah, I think that's probably the play. Oh, can I kill both? I can kill both, right? If I extort this? I can kill both. Hold up. Yes. Okay, that was weird. And I get to attack with Sorin, flip the Sorin, -5, kill this Nethergoyf. They had a board. You had a large board. And now you do not. I did not play the challenge, no. Red, white, white. Yeah, there might be something to the Sorin card. If they kill Sorin, the Flage is coming out of the graveyard with haste. Just bring back Nethergoyf. 3/4 Nethergoyf. Oh, fetch land, GG. Hey, Flage, we have work to do. We have opponents to kill. 1, 2, 3. What did I miss? I don't think I clicked on the Ajani. Kill the blocker and then dome them for lethal. Yeah, so we do 6 damage to the Nethergoyf and 6 life, and then we attack them down to 5, and then we dome them for 7 with Sorin. Sweet. This hand looks playable. Kind of. Depending on what kind of start they have. In Sunbig Canyon. Ritual. Ral. Alright, time to go to bed, chat. Nap time. When they fizzled. Yeah, quick 10-minute nap. Okay. Awoke, they fizzled. I kind of need this Amped Raptor to hit Galvanic Discharge. Can you kill this Ral? I'm gonna try. Depends on how good this Amped Raptor is. Eesh. To be fair, Wish isn't great for them. If they just plus and don't do much this turn, I can Flage kill it. Only hit a Johnny. Alright, well, they can kill this and this if they want. Then that's gonna kill their Ral also. And it'll also let me flip my Johnny. I'm not sure if them flipping double Wish is great for them. So maybe flipping double Wish costs them? Alright, they're gonna cast one Wish into a Grape Shot and kill Raptor and my token, which is gonna flip a Johnny. I'm going to Flage kill Ral. Make a cat token. Crack a fetch land. I can get a Mountaineer. Although I maybe just wanted 2 black sources for Machinations plus Sorin. Flage that, and then they don't have a ton of resources to work with now. Or Ral. Never stood a chance. Appland and a pass. Galvanic Discharge. Not amazing. I guess I can hold it up for future Rals. Play Sorin. And just attack. Get you for 2. Ren's Resolve into land. I think my Storm opponent flipped Ral too soon. I don't know, maybe they just like couldn't go off anymore. But I think they just definitely flipped Ral too soon. So I can actually flip this Sorin next turn if I want to spend Galvanic Discharge on nothing, gain 3 energy, and I can play Machinations, crack the Machinations. Might be something I'm actually interested in doing. Ooh, we have a cool play here. So it's Dash Ragavan. No Extort. 0 this Johnny. Dome my opponent. Play the Machinations. No Extort. And I need an end of combat stop. Which is something I very, very rarely set. So I can discharge for 0 energy. No, sacrifice this Machinations. Flip this Sorin, minus the Sorin, target them. What a complicated win. It's not a win you see every day either. Alright. Well, we have a few cards against Ruby Storm, as I was telling somebody else in Twitch chat. We have a few cards against them. 10. 10 to be exact. I think we're gonna probably cut the Machinations. I'm lost why I need to be end of combat. So it was either during the damage after the Ragavan resolved or end of combat, but pretty much Sorin's checks at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. So I needed to wait for the Ragavan token to happen and then discharge and then crack the Machinations before my post-combat main phase. Was pretty much what happened there. Not intuitive. I think we just do a lot of trimming here also. I'll go down 2 amulets. Alright, this is fine. I think Rakdos Scam is significantly worse than Black-White. Black-White's got some really push cards. I'm gonna try this hand despite it being a 1-lander. Got turn 1 Thoughtseize. And a turn 2 Spellbomb. There's a lot of sideboard cards in my hand. Alright, we hit the land drop as well. Aston Flames, Reckless Impulse, Ruby Medallion, Ren's Resolve. I'm gonna take the Ruby Medallion. They have a Rel on top. Let's go Black-White. Thoughtseize. Let's take Ren's Resolve. Then play Spellbomb and pass. Red Black Scam with DRC and Goyf last night. Yeah, you have to like build a deck a lot differently now. And you also can't play Necro though. Because you can't play Necro, I think it makes it really awkward. Necro Dominus is like one of the best cards for Scam. Not being able to play it hurts. They lost the flip. And then they're passing the turn. Means we get to go Galvanic here. 1, 2, 3. Then fetch planes. Then Guide of Souls, Ocelot, Pride, make a token. Continue holding up the spell bomb. I pay 3 because this is a 1/3. It's a 1/3. I also just did a pretty good job like picking apart their hand, right? Better question is why is it a 1/3? And why is it a 1/3? We're gonna make a few cats at the end step here, chat. Just a few. Cats! Holy cats. I'm back at 20. It's like I never even thought these at all. I have not, but I actually kind of do want to make copies of Ocelot now. Does sound pretty sweet. Kitty's Blessing. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's the Kitty's Blessing. I guess I'm saying that forever now. Another Past in Flames. Poor Storm. Poor Storm, and 7 years ago. They didn't get Thoughtseize, nor was it a good deck. It's probably keepable. Minus the tap land, which is a little awkward, but it's okay. Keepable. I think I kind of want to go turn 1 Guide of Souls. But maybe I should just go Glory tapped. Turn 1 Guide of Souls has the highest upside though. But if I brick on lands, then it's really poor, so I think I can just go Arena tapped and pass. I don't get to make any plays next turn if I miss. And I would have missed, so probably for the best. I think we just go Sorin here, and the reason I'm going Sorin over anything else is because if they have Discharge, then it doesn't kill Sorin. Unless they have another energy producer. Soren being 1/4 is kind of beefy. Kind of beefy Giga Chad. Season Pyro. I miss Bowmaster. Alright, they've been Flage and Season Pyromancer. So I could go Guide of Souls and then Discharge for 0 and then give Soren Flying and then flip him. I'm not sure that's great though. That's interesting. Or I could try to Amulet and Land Drop. I think Amulet Land Drop's probably a little bit better. The Flying Soren's kind of funny though. He finally reached his true potential as a vampire. They could easily have Solitude here. If they have Solitude, then I'm in trouble. Okay, Mountain. Means we're just gonna pass. Hitting Land Drop was pretty huge though. They're a little ways away from getting this Flage out of the graveyard. Babale. Might be a little tough to outvalue this opponent. Soren's holding down the fort also. Alright, let's get 1 energy here. Spend 2, kill that. Let's put another amulet here. I could like Flage, kill this, flip the Soren, kill this. Again, doesn't seem great. So I think instead we just amulet number 2. Try to hit our land drops. Yeah, he's holding down the castle. So he's gonna come back relatively soon. Just gotta keep in mind. Okay, Solitude Ephemerate. That'd be bad for me. Bye, Soren. And it's Solitude Ephemerate. And they get to Ephemerate Season Pyromancer. Alright, I think we should go to the next game. We're super far behind here. Gross. Solitude Ephemerate seems to be this deck's bane. Didn't beat it out of Death and Taxes, didn't beat it out of this deck. Turns out creature-based decks have a rough time against exile 2 creatures, maybe 3. I think I do want the Ragavans. We need to be a little bit more aggressive in the matchup. I'm also not sure I want to board anything in. I can bring in Thoughtseizes. Maybe trim the max. Could bring in 1 Nile Spellbomb for opposing Flages as well. I talked about it in the deck tech. I just had too many 2-drops to play Bowmasters. Not that I didn't want to. It was just I had too many 2-drops already. That I didn't want to make the curve like exclusively 2-drops. So I opted to play Ragavan instead. I think I go turn 1 Ragavan off of a Blood Crypt. Yo, Shoop, think of the 23 months. Maybe they have Energy Bolt. Regular Bolt. Not quite Energy Bolt. Alright, let's Thoughtseize them, see what they're working with. I assume I'm gonna see a bunch of Blood Moons. Oh. A bunch of Blood Moons. Right. Well, I'm gonna fetch Plains. Kind of leaning toward taking this Fable. I think I take the Fable. It's the only like card advantage spell in hand right now. Ragavan's looking pretty poor. They can, if they have Dash It plus Solitude my Ocelot Pride, they can connect a single time. That's like whatever. Clearly the Solitude's the take. I disagree. I think I can get in on this Ragavan though. think Fable being their only card advantage spell means that I can just outgrind them despite getting Blood Moon here. And they're nowhere near casting that rock or casting the Solitude, so I'm not worried about it. They want to evoke it, sure. They want to Blood Moon me, sure. Start with Raptor here. I guess I could start with Galvanic Discharge into Raptor. I don't have a swamp in my deck. Decided not to play the swamp for the reason that it's really bad with Flage. Speaking of Flage, I'm gonna kill my own 1/1 and flip my Ajani. Yeah. So here I flip my Ajani and I start doming him for a ton of damage every single turn. It's bad with Flage to play basic swamp because you need red, red, white, white. If you have basic swamp, you can't escape it with 4 mana. This deck has highs and its lows. Solitude's really tough to beat though. 2 planes is tough, and a 3-color deck also. This is gonna be basic planes, so I think I just do this Ragavan. I don't really think I need my black spells to be able to beat Blood Moon. Amped Raptor. I can cast Amped Raptor and make 2 energy. Alright, opponent gets +2 energy here. I think we just try to set up the Brick Wall Sorin. Hope they don't have Discharge or Solitude. The play draw discrepancy in this matchup is crazy. Block, and then Sorin's gonna get flaged. Bye, Sorin. You served me well. Now the mana's being a little awkward. I guess I go Guide of Souls, Ragavan. Very, very awkward though. No blocks from me. Cycles Timeless Dragon. Finds Elegant Parlor surveils. They're probably just gonna bin whatever. This Nile Spellbomb's actually gonna be pretty good. They binned Lightning Bolt. And they're going to Lightning Bolt my Ragavan. Found Arena of Glory. Now let's go Arena of Glory. Spell Bomb. Crack the Spell Bomb. Then play Ocelot Pride. Hit a fetch land too. It's good for business. Another token, make another energy, get another life. If they want to attack me with the Amped Raptor, I gotta block. Plays a Fable. That looks flageable to me. Alright, we have a lot of life. I'm gonna try to pump this Ocelot. A flying Ocelot. Make another token, pass the turn. Well, it seems like we're outvaluing the Fable deck. It's pretty sweet. If they Blood Moon me here, I'm not going to be able to get the Flage back. Discarded Timeless Dragon, that value. If they don't Blood Moon me, this Flage is coming back with haste. Eternalizing the Timeless Dragon. I don't know if they're going to be able to beat Hasty Flage. Hasty Flying Flage. Alright, return to me, Hasty Flying Flage. Might have Solitude. Hasty Flying Flage. It's like Wacky Waveable and Flailing Arm Tube Man, but Flage Edition. Conceded. Ah, that was sweet. So we just lost to Mill. We 4-1'd, beating everything else. 2-3 to our last league, but we played against 2 land destruction decks, which we really struggled against. I really like this deck, though. I think it was super sweet, super fun. It had a lot of play to it. I'm not sure about the Gonti's Machinations. I don't know if you want to be playing that. Could easily be playing a different card over that. Same with Ragavan. Ragavan felt a little bit lackluster. Maybe you go like 4 DRC, 4 Bobble over the Machinations and the Ragavan. Yeah, Grist hasn't really found a home quite yet. Grist is a touch awkward. It relies on like a very specific build of the green decks to be able to work. But yeah, I really like this deck. I would definitely play it again. I think also a red-white variant where you just like cut this and the Sorens would also be pretty viable. This is sweet.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.